Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of my vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about Series 7B of Doctor Who, and I'll be talking about the episodes in that and who's returning and so on. So I'm going to put the camera down. Good, try and make it stand. There we go. So, basically, by the time this vlog is on YouTube, you would have already seen Bells of St. John and The Ring of Attican. So I'm going to skip past those episodes and I'm going to talk about the episodes to come. So on Saturday being broadcast is The Cold War. Now, sounds good because obviously the Ice Warriors are returning. And they do look really good. If you've seen the trailer, really good. If you've seen the TV trailer, really good. If you've seen the Next Time trailer, even better. Basically, what the episode is about there. I've got all the information on my laptop, so I'm just looking down. So, the episode is about a Russian submarine in 1983 that is on the verge of being destroyed, and the Doctor encounters one Ice Warrior since their appearance in the 70s with the Curse of Peladon being their last story. Or was it The Monster of Peladon? One of those Peladon stories. So, yeah, that sounds like a good episode. We haven't got much episode data on that, but anyway, so sounds good. But on the trailer, if you look carefully, there might be more than just one monster, because maybe the Ice Warriors have a friend, or they have a new monster with them, or whatever, because there was a squid type thing in the ship trying to kill Clara if you watch carefully in the trailer. So there might be more to the Ice Warriors than we think, so yeah. Then the next episode is called Hide, when Clara and the Doctor help a professor and a physicist to try and hunt down a ghost in a haunted house. Not really looking forward to that episode really, because ghosts have been done before on Doctor Who and it's Ghostlight, you know, and a title of a name of a classic Doctor Who. It was quite a good episode. And they haven't, Doctor Who's done ghosts before and it hasn't really worked out. So, yeah, I mean, like in Doomsday, with the army of ghosts turning out to be Cybermen, I mean, what was that about? That, yeah, and then he went to fight the Daleks. I mean, yeah, whatever, Daleks versus Cybermen should never happen, but there we go. Anyway, onwards, we've got a new episode, episode 10, called The Journey into the Centre of the TARDIS. Now, I'm looking forward to this episode a lot, because it says here that we get to see more of the TARDIS than has ever been shown before, and because it's a new TARDIS design, we might even get to see various models, I should say, and basically there's a couple of names here that I'm not going to read out because they're really weird. Tricky Van Blaine, whoever that is, but basically, during this episode there's going to be a salvage crew ship thing that tries to help the TARDIS or get zapped into the TARDIS or something, so something's going to happen there and it involves the salvage crew, so obviously the TARDIS has crashed or something like that. So I'm looking forward to that episode a lot, because I do love the TARDIS and I love the new TARDIS design. So, and we've only ever been shown the console room really, apart from one or two episodes where we're shown a library or we're shown a bed chamber in Edge of Destruction and so on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that episode. And then the next episode is called The Crimson Horror, and it's basically where we find out a little bit more about Clara, because it says here that she finds out who her real life daughter is, or something like that. Yeah, so basically Strax is in this episode, and we haven't seen Strax since the Snowmen, and it hasn't actually been explained how in Demon's Run, in The Good Man Goes to War, Strax was killed, but somehow he came back in the Snowmen, and now he's back for this episode as well. But, yeah, they might explain what happened there, so, yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because Strax is in it, and also Jenny is in it, which is Madame Vastra's, apprentice, wife, thing, but it doesn't actually say that Madame Vastra is in it. Yeah, it doesn't say on the information, but she probably will be. If they're both in it, she'll probably be in it. So that sounds quite good, because those that three act is quite good with the Doctor. So doesn't actually say much about the episode, just talks about who's in the episode. So yeah, might be good, might be bad. Then we go on to the Nightmare of Silver. Trying to readjust myself. There we go. The Nightmare of Silver. Now, this is quite a good episode because the Cybermen have returned and they've got a new look to them. I do quite like the look. I've seen the pictures on YouTube. The look does look good, apart from the head, because the head looks like an egg, basically. It looks like a stormtrooper type thing with the pipes going around their head and so on. But yeah, I don't really like the head. I hope they don't stay with that model, to be honest. But you know, I might be wrong. It might be really good in that episode. But anyway, the episode talks about the Cybermen return and they want to conquer all of humanity. No change there. So that's all it says for that. And then we go on to the last episode, episode 13, and this one I'm really looking forward to because it says, okay, Alex Kingston, who plays River Song is back, yes. So Alex Kingston, Dan Streckley, who plays Strax, Catherine Stewart, who plays Jenny, and Dina Rigg, who plays Madame Vastra, will be teaming up together to help out the Doctor, but they are being kidnapped by some sort of Whisper Man, whatever that is. There's the monster's called the Whisper Man, and he's basically kidnapping the Doctor's friends, and it takes place in Victorian Scotland, and obviously they're being kidnapped, and then it leads the Doctor on this trail to a place he should never ever go, and that's the information on that. So what I think of that episode is most likely the place he should never ever go will be Trenzalore. And if you remember, in the last episode called The Wedding of River Song, last episode of Series 6, Dorian, the blue head in a box, said he was prophesying to the Doctor that basically the Silence wanted you dead because you will reveal your identity on the fields of Trenzalore, and that's probably what it means there. I might be wrong, but you know, I'm probably right. And it takes place in Scotland, this episode. So I've seen the pictures of David Tennant returning and the Zygons returning, as I said in part 1, and that episode takes place in Scotland, so who knows, maybe the Zygons are back and maybe David Tennant's back for that episode. I might be wrong, but I've seen the pictures and that episode is filmed in Scotland, so yeah, big stuff. Also, his friends are coming back to help, River Song and so on, Strax and Madame Vastra and Jenny, they're coming back, and it doesn't really say much about that episode, but basically it's going to be pretty good, because Stephen Moffat did say in an interview, and the interview is online, just look it up on YouTube, that he did say that for the series, this series being the 50th anniversary series, he will reveal the Doctor's identity, and to be honest, I think that will completely spoil everything we know to be Doctor Who. One, because, you know, the Doctor Who, it's a mystery, it's even in the title, you know, it's a mystery who he is, and that's the beauty of it. If they reveal that, it's going to destroy everything he stands for. Two, who wants to know who he is anyway, because he's just the Doctor, that's all we know him